What's good, y'all? It's Fisk Vegas. Rant time. Check this out. Nobody gives a fuck about the Knicks. Nobody fucking likes Melo. Nobody even remembers what the fuck Phil Jackson did. And nobody gives a shit about anything about the Knicks not named Kristaps Porzingis. I'm so fucking tired of the Knicks. I'm tired of Carmelo. I'm tired of Phil Jackson. And I'm sick and fucking tired of... Alright, check this out. Carmelo got to be the only player I know that holds off on season-ending surgery just to play in the All-Star game because it's in New York City. Remember that bullshit 2 years ago? Melo got to be the only guy I know that rather have his money than a ring and then lie to all our faces about it. This man could have opted out. He could have signed the 3-year opt-out deal with the Nuggets the way Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James did with the Cavs. He didn't do that. He signed, what was it, a 5-year deal? Or some dumb shit like that where he couldn't opt out. He had to force his way out of fucking Denver to New York. And then what kills it about Melo and his selfish ass, the Knicks was solid. They was straight with Gallinari and Chandler. They was fucking straight with Stoudemire and the crew. But Melo being Melo, his selfish ass, forced his way into fucking New York, and they had to get rid of all the good players. That's why when he got to New York, they was fucking trash. That's why. I don't fucking understand this shit. Like, Melo could have went to Chicago. He could have went to LA. Hell, he could have went wherever LeBron wanted to go. He could have went there. There was free agents at the same damn time. But yet, he took $120 million to fucking stay in New York and lose. Are you really gonna win a championship of LeBron's Eastern Conference with the Knicks? I don't give a fuck who they got. You wasn't gonna win no ring. Oh, I want to. If I'm gonna win a championship, it's gonna be with the Knicks. The Knicks is where I want to win a ring. Where I want to bring a championship back to the Garden. Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. You want to stay in New York for your quality of living. That's why you want to stay in New York, because you're more of an entrepreneur than a basketball player. That's why Carmelo stayed in New York. Carmelo don't give a fuck about winning. If Carmelo gave a fuck about winning, whether he was in New York or not, he wouldn't shoot as much as he does. He would let Porzingis be the main attraction in New York. He would have let Jeremy Lin get some of the shine a few years back. He can't stand when anybody else is more fucking important than him. That's why he would never play on a team with a LeBron James. He would never play on a team for the fucking Chris Paul. He would never play on a team with a player that's better than him. And it's fucking mind-boggling because Carmelo Anthony's not good enough to be the number one guy on an NBA championship team. Not college. I mean, okay, fine. You won a championship at Syracuse. Whatever. What do you do in the pros? You either bounced in the first round or you had that 1 year where you with Chauncey Billups in Denver where you got washed in the conference championship. You know what you are, Melo? You're Tracy McGrady, but you actually got out the first round. That's what you are. The 1 year you had a good team, you were the number 2 seed in the East, you got bounced out by the Pacers. The Rasheed Wallace and Raymond Felton and all them dudes. I don't understand you, bro. You're a fucking disgrace. You're a disgrace to the Knicks jersey because it's your fault the Knicks are terrible right now. If the Knicks could get rid of you, they can get some assets to build around Porzingis. They might be a competent team in the next 2 to 3 years. But they can't do that because they got your sorry ass sitting there. They can't get no free agents. They can't get no young talent because you're there. The fuck out of here. Waive the no trade clause. Get your punk ass out of New York. All right, that's enough for Melo. Phil Jackson, you should have stuck to coaching. All right, you should have stayed in your lane because you're a horrible executive. I mean, you really, really fucking are. How dare you hire coaches and tell them to run a triangle? Motherfucker, it's 2017. That triangle shit ain't been relevant since Kobe and Gasol. That was 2010. I don't want to hear that triangle shit. If you want to run a triangle, you fucking coach. Triangle. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. And then you go get Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose ain't been good in 5 years. And then the icing on the cake is you gave fucking old ass, knee shot ass, shoulder shot ass Joakim Noah $70 million? What the fuck is on your mind? The Bulls couldn't win with these sorry ass players. How the fuck are you gonna win with them? I don't understand. And then you go and give Courtney Lee $50 million. What the fuck is on your mind, Phil Jackson? You destroyed the Knicks. You made the Knicks worse. Because at least when you weren't there, the Knicks had a reason to be pathetic because They didn't have no big name. They didn't have no basketball genius. James Dolan was always in no. James Dolan left you alone, gave you full control of the organization, and you did nothing with it. All you did was draft Porzingis. And as far as I'm concerned, you really didn't want Porzingis, but everybody at the fucking Okafor and motherfucking D'Angelo Russell, it was like, who the hell else will we take? We might as well take a fucking flyer on this 7-foot guy from fucking Latvia, wherever the fuck he's from. Other than that's the only good thing you've done. You really wanted that motherfucking bum ass Derek Fisher to be you hired Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher had never been a head coach. Derek Fisher damn near as old as Carmelo. He only like 4 or 5 years older than Carmelo. Carmelo didn't listen to fucking ancient dinosaur ass George Karl in Denver. Like he's really gonna listen to somebody he can still go to the club with. You hired a coach that's still banging the wives or the ex-wives of NBA players. That's what you did. Kurt Rambis, and then you wanted your friend Kurt Rambis to run the Knicks. You wanted him to be the head coach? Oh my gosh. This is why I don't root for the Knicks. This is why I'm a Giants fan, a Yankees fan, and I roll with the Pistons, or I lived in Miami for years. I fuck with Miami. Pat Riley, you know how I feel about you, but this ain't about you. I'll air your ass out at a later date. I'm just saying, the Knicks, I'm fucking tired of y'all. If it ain't about Kristaps Porzingis, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. That is the future. That is the present. That's what you need to build around. Trade Carmelo now. I'm sorry. If I was Knicks fans, I'd run down on Carmelo, put him in the trunk, take us somewhere dark in a warehouse or something like that, and be like, look, you either going to get the fuck out, or something bad going to happen to you. We're going to make it real hard for you to be in New York. You need to get that man some ultimatums. You gotta get him the fuck out of there. Yeah. Oh look, I'm telling you, y'all might have to snuff Carmelo, cause he think it's a joke. He think it's funny that he just gonna troll Phil Jackson by not waiving his no trade clause. Cause what did they say? It was contentious or whatever the fuck the word they used was, that the meeting that Phil Jackson and Carmelo had, that it was heated. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, grow up. Y'all grown men worth millions. Grow up. Listen. Knicks, y'all some shit. Y'all always been some shit. Y'all always gonna be some shit as long as y'all got dumbasses running your organization and selfish ass players making the max. My name is Fisk Vegas. I approve this message.